Y gringo man, gales de todos lados, de Panamá, Puerto Rico y Santo Domingo. Gales de todos lados, me coronaron fundador de este gran reggaeton. Tengo un chela y en el gal, en el Panamá Canal, y necesito un Federico que la deje pasar. Tengo un chela y en el gal, en el Panamá Canal, y necesito un Federico que la deje pasar.
Yeah, my name is Jaime Davidson, also known as Ringo Man El Original, the original founding father and creator of the global multi-billion-dollar movement known today as reggaeton. Yes, this is me. That's why you never heard in 29 years that I was incarcerated that anybody would take that title, take that position, because you have to have a legacy. You see, today, right here you see Screechy Dan, one of my teachers from back in the days.
Girls, you look so sharp anytime you pass in the boom boom shop.
Right here you see Screechy Dan, one of my teachers from back in the days. You see, this is historic now. I'm coming back to the root where it all started out here in New York as a Panamanian, the only Panamanian in the heart of the dancehall, representing Latin America with Baby Quake, with Screechy Dan, James Bond, Culture Poppy, Slick Finger, all these in the Bellimus, Coolie Ranks, Red Fox, all these artists, Raven, all these artists on Baby Quake. So now I'm going to do the remix, the official remix of Trailer Load in Spanish, Trailer, you know, the Giales. You see, and Dennis Halliburton, the Menace, the one that did the beat, the reggaeton beat, they call it Tumpa Tumpa. Well, I asked him to do the remix of that beat for me, the Trailer Load of Girls beat. That's known as the contagious beat the reggaeton culture has. Well, he did the remix for me. Screechy Dan, LTX, we're going to be on that track. So that's where we are right now. When I was young, in 1981, when I started, I just used to imitate and just do it in Spanish, translate and do it in Spanish. So Screechy Dan, James Bond, Culture Poppy, they would sit with me and show me how to write my own lyrics. And then they would teach me how to perform my songs also, on how to talk to the people, how to stand on the stage, how to get the public's attention, because I didn't know none of that. You see, so by me watching them, and they'll be like, yo, just watch me, just watch me. So I'll watch them. So they trained me from I was young. So when you see me, you see them also. And I'll tell people, a movement is not just created by one man. You see, I may be the face, but these individuals, without them, there won't be no me. We also got to teach this generation the truth and also teach them how to pay homage, like how hip-hop culture, reggae culture, they do to their founding fathers. You see, this generation in reggaeton, they don't pay homage. And you know, they think, oh, the reggaeton was born and created in Puerto Rico. With all due respect, it wasn't. It was taken to Puerto Rico. That's why when you ask a Puerto Rican who's the founding father of the reggaeton movement, nobody knows. They'll tell you, oh, everybody. No. Then they will say the reggae from Jamaica. No, put a face in it. It's not the reggae from Jamaica. Panamanians will say the reggae from Jamaica. They have to say the reggae from Panama. The Panamanians, because they got it from us. We got it from the Jamaicans. I'm half Jamaican. My grandfather Jamaican. You see, that's why I speak Patois. I speak Spanish.
Man, I tell you, the feeling is unexplainable. You know, seeing this man after 29 years for the first time, you know, talk about emotional. We are human beings, man, and the emotion is up there, man. My virgin, last time I said this man was 1991.
1991.
And today is my first seeing him again after all these years. So, don't know, yeah.
So he said that you're his teacher. How do you feel being recognized as a teacher and he being recognized as the founder of reggaeton? That makes you the grandfather.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, at the time, we wasn't thinking of being a teacher, no principal, and we're just doing a duty that we were sent to do, you know. And we found this out many years after through people like Jaime and others that will come back and, you know, as them say nowadays, give your flowers while they're here, you know. But, you know, I learned these things through people like Jaime and others, as I said, when them come back and salute you and give you respect, unlike other people would, you know what I mean? So I show him that respect mutually, and all those who salute us and give us that respect and, allow us to recognize that.
Rainbow Car Service 718-498-4444.
Formatting of the composition, the sentence, the how many bars before you change the rhyme. If it's a lyrics where requires that change, because some lyrics you just one word scheme right through back in the days. We just a rhyme. If the word end with shan and the whole lyrics end with that. But if it's a song we put together like in a song form to go studio and make it a song, because you can up on stage and spit lyrics and just for please the crowd for that purpose. Just a spit non-stop. But you can go as well, go to the studio and format a song where you have all bridge and stuff. You have where you have 4 bars of the same rhyme word, and after 4 bars you change that rhyme word, because if you change it at bar number 3, it will sound weird. You know what I mean? Just like if you drive a stick shift and the car going in 1 gear, first gear, and you change it too quick, you're going to know say it too quick, as
You're right.
Yeah, so yeah, and and not to switch it. How me learn to drive stick shift, is by bear in mind how me change gear in music, When me I learn to drive, the first time I drive a stick shift, me drive from Brooklyn to Connecticut. 'Cause in my mind, I can drive it already. Yeah, so everything I in the mind, man. But
So when did you first hear spit the Spanish stuff, and how was it the first time hearing that?
well, the first time here, I spit the Spanish stuff, to be honest with you, I don't remember so long I know him, Yeah. Because back then the whole way, from Flatbush to Crown Heights, to all over, and we've been through so many things where music, from hooky party, where we used to call Deer Drum, to whenever, so it could be any one of these venues where we heard him first, but me, I can't point my finger on that specific moment. I just know it's from back then, so that's why I know it was meant to be. As far as I know, I never hear no Puerto Rican, nobody from that region, doing reggae, and doing reggae in Spanish or anything like that. So, so Jaime was the first person I really hear, really heard back then. Yeah, Flatbush and Crown Heights, yeah. Yeah, man, New York, Trenchtown, and Waterhouse.
Thinking about buying or selling your home? Call Janelle today for a free consultation. 347-866-1153.
First of all, I want people to realize that what reggaeton really is. First and foremost, reggaeton comes from the root word reggae, the struggle of poor people, the dissemination of information through the music. When you add the suffix tongue, in Spanish means big. You have a big house, casa, casón. You have a big car, carro, carrón. You have a big dog, perro, perrón. You have a big reggae, reggaeton. Why reggaeton, big reggae? Because it's the unification of all the cultures, nationalities, races in one. The Panamanian culture that's mixed with the Jamaican, the Caribbean culture. You see, and reggaeton was inspired by the vision of great legends like Bob Marley, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, the list go on, who advocated for the same thing: peace, love, unity, equal right, justice, and freedom for all. I learned that in the heart of the dance hall. I found myself one day asking Screechy, he might not even remember. He was doing, we played Nelson Mandela. They said, "Free Mandela, you for free Mandela, free Mandela." I was the Screechy, and people said, "Pull up, pull." I'm playing this record. I don't know who Mandela is. I went to Screechy. I said, "Screechy, I want hear Mandela. People are mash up the place for Mandela. I want him." He said, "Freedom fighter, South Africa." I didn't want to keep asking questions. I went to the library to read up on him. You see, that's what the dance hall, the heart of the dance hall. When I say the heart of the dance hall, people would never have known of Baby Quake if it wasn't for individuals like Screechy Dan. Because you got to realize, he could have been on any other sound system. But you know the sound system that he was loyal to? From Earthquake to Baby Quake. You see, and that gave Baby Quake that platform that everybody wanted to be with Baby Quake. You see, and Baby Quake became the #1 sound system. So that's why today in New York, this is historic. You see, me coming back to who? I'm going back to the teacher. Hey, listen, I'm going back to the studio. You see, I need you. You see what I'm saying? And I say it proudly. You see, I say it proudly. Some people don't like to pay homage and tell, oh, no, I did this. No, I didn't do this. No, I didn't do this. Individuals like him put me on their shoulders and say, yo, we're going to pave the way for you. You see? Boom. So now I'm paving the way for the new generation. And what I did, came back to the teachers. Even though I was gone, they were still there. So I know they're going to lead me to the right direction.
Well, when I figure so when this thing start where you have artists that big up them teacher who them admire, is when them start share out one plate of food for themselves and one for them ego. So them ego get bigger and fatter. Yeah, man. And it's all, you know what, it's just, we see a lot of changes in people as time go by. So where you see everything like just shift left to the left. Even as we talked about earlier with the sound of the music, production, lyrical content, and you know the mind is just a mindset, man. Where them, you know, people not give them parents, most youth not give them parents respect all these years, much less somebody who inspire them to do something out of road. Or, you know, it's twisted, man. I can't point my finger on it. I mean, always big me up as one of them teacher. And as you know, him have a book called, you know, The Rise and Fall of the Reggaeton Man, which I'm all over that book, you know, so, yeah. So I urge everyone to go out and get it, you know. Yeah, man, I want to say what's up. First of all, I want to say welcome home again, Jaime.
Yes.
The world know him as Ringo, man. We know him as Jaime. So we want to say welcome. And we have to make them know the last time we see Jaime, it was as 1991, and the last time I see him, I did cook some food. I was cooking. And now the first time we meet up again, after 29 years, we meet up in our kitchen. Footprint. Restaurant. So, you don't know.
So we left with footprint.
In a footprint, yeah, man. Who am I teacher? Growing up in Jamaica. First of all, I was born in Trenchtown. Right?
Okay.
I was born in Trenchtown, next to Willow Wilson yard. The back of my fence, over that fence, was Willow Wilson yard. And over Willow Wilson yard, it was a host of singers what the world know about. Pioneers of the world know about now. From Dennis Brown to Horace Sandy to whoever, always over Willow Wilson yard was the yard. You know what I mean? Where you have pool table tennis, stuff like that. Good friend, Willow family, good friend of my family, and stuff like that. So, growing up, my father used to have a sound system.
Okay.
Yeah, built it especially for me so I can stay in the yard. Because you know, Trenchtown was a rough place, and still is. So, the first record I requested, because he used to buy the record then, the first record I requested was Caught My Ear. Me and him walk Crossroad. I'm here at Rankin Joe, a song called Shankai Shake. The great song called Shankai Shake. And he say, yo, I love how that song, I can have the record there. And him say, all right, cool. So from since that day on, Rankin Joe sound, the way Rankin Joe sound, I just chime in for Rankin Joe and say, yo, Rankin Joe. So lyrical, yeah, you know, composition-wise, when me hear Johnny Ringo, I say, yo, you know, say, I did some more of my composition there, man. And the clarity of expressing those compositions with everybody here, we are say, yeah, man, Johnny Ringo and Rankin Joe, I think them shape Screechy than, yeah.
Me flash it in a A, flash it in a B, flash it in a C, all kind of style B. What is to be Rasta, know it have to be. Jamaica is an island and not a country. I hope every man, woman and child will agree. Some say them take $20, white them body, and never tell you next year them dead fi hungry.
With Johnny Ringo, you know, as a Panamanian, when you hear Johnny Ringo from back in the days, listen, we Panamanians, we dance to all of that. Dennis Brown, but Johnny Ringo, lyrically, you see, the style different, but you learn. You see, another thing people need, we were learning from those veterans back in the days. Their lyrics had substance. You see, substance. And that's what the music today needs, substance. You could have your dancing to the girls and this and that, the party, but you need substance. And Johnny Ringo used to bring that. You see, so that's what when you said Johnny Ringo, I said, oh Lord, yeah. Those DJs, they left you thinking, they left you with knowledge. You walked away with knowledge. You see, so when Screechy also said, when you said Johnny Ringo, well, I jumped because I remember seeing Screechy having the whole crowd like this. Because he would tell stories. You see, he was known for telling stories. And the whole club like this. And he will have you like this, hypnotized. You see, so now I know where he got it from, the idea. Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo, man.
You see, so now people get in the history. Yeah. You see, you've seen Screechy, but you don't know, who it is. You hearing me, and I'm talking about him. You see what I'm saying? But you don't. But now I'm getting to know where he got it from.
In our genre of music, like or dancehall, as we call it. You see, like when it comes to giving out award, you see, like we're giving out award. John Tam, one of the best lyricists of 2021, probably get the Johnny Ringo Award. You know what I mean? Yeah. And people, we have to pay homage like that, you know what I mean, to our founding fathers and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. You know what I mean?
You see, one of the things that I look at with reggaeton is a global political movement of universal unity. Because even Screechy can tell you, when we did the Syracuse show in the Kanya Brava, you had all different nationalities.
Oh, yeah.
And back in them days, in Syracuse, August 3rd, 1990, everybody partied separately. And we unified Syracuse. I took Screechy and all of them to the college, the radio station. The white guy was so excited to see all these artists. He was like, oh my God, and you don't know, when you bring Screechy, James Bond, General Genius, all these individuals, Pekka, Pac-Man, all these guys, and put them in a radio station, oh, you don't know what you just did. You see, Coolie Ranks, all of these men.
And drop a beat and say, I want to go on.
Go on. They never seen nothing like that. Yeah. So I just want to thank everybody. And now that you know where reggaeton really stands for New York, stand up, what's up New York, footprint, thank you for allowing us to, use. So now you know, footprint, we left our footprint because this is where Screechy Dan and Jaime Davidson, Gringo Man, the original, met for the first time after 29 years inside a footprint, eating a delicious fish. I always wanted the stew fish. I got the footprint, the stew fish.
One day after my birthday. So I want to take time for big up, always have to big up Vital family because,
Vital family.
Because
Vital crew.
Inspiration like crazy. When you come to President Street, was one of those blocks where music constantly, whether you recognize it's doing something, it's shaping your future or not, whether you recognize that or not. Yeah.
I remember one day, right, Screechy called me and said, yo, we have a party at Vital Corner, in the basement, yo, me need you. Because Screechy love that, He can come in and give the bus with some Spanish. And we drive over there, so go in the basement. I'm a buckle of youth. I'm say, I know do this. I'm start do profesional. Yo soy profesional. Todo el mundo profesional. Yo soy profesional. Si yo canto mi canción es internacional. Yo no cojo, fumo, tomo. Yo soy natural. Yo no imito a nadie. Yo soy original. Yo no como preservativo ni nada artificial. Mi país es famoso por el Panamá Canal. Chuleta gringo mantienen universo. Llévate tú, Michelle. No traigo tú, sí. We don't know, be a quick song.
Yeah, man. Don't know, man. I always say big up each and every one, man. Brooklyn, that's how, yeah.
Big up yourself.
And we want big up Killer Ranks, you know, man. Big up Killer Ranks.
Killer Ranks
yeah.
of Panama.
Oh, man. Big up yourself, man.
Card.
Yeah, man.
Carlos Diaz Bandres.
Yeah, man.
In Panama. Big up all LTX.
Yeah, man. Nando Bowman, all them youth. Big up yourself.
Big up
yeah.
the whole of them. The whole
yeah,
of them. Honduras. Ronaldito.
Yes.
All of them. We have come back with we have a whole stable of artists.
Yes.
A whole stable of artists. Young artists that come up with the new baby create generation.
Yeah.
I want to say what's up to New York. Because New York, I was a Panamanian. New York birthed me that second time. You see, this is where our family brought us to get the American dream. We got the American dream. The food of footprint, where I left my footprint in footprint. Because after, listen, you don't notice I ate everything. Everything. Down to the bone, I sucked the bone. And that's talking from the heart too. You see what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't good, I'll leave a lot, I didn't leave nothing. So big up the footprints, you see, for allowing us even to sit down and eat, because unbeknownst to footprint, this is my first time coming down here after 29 years, Flatbush Avenue. You see what I'm saying? The founding father of the global movement, the reggaeton movement, sees right inside our footprint. Yes. What's up, New York TV?
Rainbow Car Service 718-498-4444.
Thinking about buying or selling your home? Call Janelle today for a free consultation. 347-866-1153.
Phase 2, Canarसी's premier event space, 9117 Avenue L. Gender reveals, baby showers, birthdays, christenings, photo shoots, pop-up shops. Give us a call, 917-678-8485. Phase 2 event space.
Mr. Printer, what a bit of tonic.